You spend the entire week waiting for their message. Then, one night, your phone lights up with the words, "I like you too." You read them twice, expecting relief, but within a few days, you are already looking for reasons not to answer. Before that message, every delay felt important. You checked when they were last online. You replayed the conversation to see whether you had said too much. When they finally replied, the smallest sign of warmth could carry you through the rest of the day. Now, they answer consistently. They ask when they can see you again. They send another message before you have replied to the first. This was what you wanted, so why does it suddenly feel like pressure? You begin collecting explanations. Maybe they text too much. Maybe the way they laugh is starting to bother you. Maybe the chemistry was never as strong as you thought. These things can be real. Sometimes getting closer simply reveals an incompatibility that distance concealed. But there is another possibility, and it is harder to notice because nothing obvious went wrong. They did not become less interesting the moment they chose you. The distance disappeared, and with it, the version of wanting that had felt safest. While they were uncertain, most of the relationship existed in your imagination. You could picture the dates, the intimacy, and the person you might become beside them. Imagination gave you all the intensity of closeness without asking you to live through its ordinary risks. You could long to be known without giving another person enough access to truly know you. You did not have to show how you behave when you are tired, insecure, or expected to make room for someone else's needs. The waiting also gave you a clear role. Your job was to be desirable enough, patient enough, interesting enough to finally be chosen. Every delayed reply created a question, and every warm message briefly answered it. That uncertainty kept your attention moving. Then the message arrives. "I like you too." The question you spent weeks trying to solve is gone. There is no longer a distant person to win over. There is a real person in front of you, asking what time you are free on Friday. That changes the test. Before, you were asking, "Can I make them want me?" Now you have to ask, "Do I want the actual relationship that becomes possible if they do?" Those questions can feel identical while you are chasing someone. They are not. One is about proof, the other is about participation. Proof can arrive in a single message. A relationship asks for repeated choices. You have to tolerate being seen, discover incompatibilities you cannot edit out, and risk disappointing someone who now has expectations of you. So you start creating distance again. You wait longer to respond. You focus on small flaws that were present before but did not seem important then. Their attention begins to feel excessive, even though a week earlier you were measuring the hours between their replies. This does not automatically mean you are avoidant or incapable of love. Attraction can fade for legitimate reasons. You do not owe someone a relationship because they finally want you. But if this sequence keeps repeating, the pattern deserves more honesty than, "I just lost the spark." The spark may have depended on not knowing. Their inconsistency gave you something to pursue, and pursuit kept you from having to decide what you could actually offer once they stopped running. The cost is not only that you may leave a confused person behind, you also train yourself to recognize longing as attraction and availability as boredom. You may keep choosing people who leave space for fantasy, then blame the real person for failing to feel like the version you created at a distance. And here is the truth you should not accept too quickly, but should not avoid forever. You may not have wanted the relationship as much as you wanted proof that you could make an unavailable person choose you. That proof can feel powerful, especially if rejection becomes a verdict on your worth. But another person's interest cannot settle that question for long. Sometimes you pull away until they become distant again. Then your desire returns. You cannot determine the truth by forcing yourself to stay or by leaving the moment discomfort appears. You have to separate a genuine lack of interest from the discomfort of no longer being protected by distance. Before you stop answering, look at what actually changed. Did you learn something concrete about their values, behavior, or compatibility? Or did their attention become the main thing that made them less attractive? If the discomfort appeared when they became consistent, give yourself enough time to meet the person outside the chase. That does not mean promising a relationship you do not want. It means slowing down before turning vulnerability into evidence that the connection is wrong. You can tell them you want to take things gradually. You can notice the urge to manufacture distance without obeying it immediately. You can ask whether you miss them, or whether you miss trying to win. The answer may still be that you do not want the relationship. Honesty does not require a romantic ending. It only asks you to stop calling every retreat intuition when some retreats are protection. So tell me, when someone finally wanted you back, what changed first? The person in front of you, or the way being close to them made you feel?